Hey, welcome to Say Set Tarot. I'm Yara, and I'm not here for lectures or subscriptions. I'm here to do a Taurus collective check-in. So what if you didn't know that normally when a sign is up, then it's collective energy. So even if you're not that sign or wherever that sign is in your chart is going to be amplified. So let's see collectively what this season is bringing for us. For Taurus collectively, as above, so below, what can we look for? What can we expect to feel and experience, Spirit? What's the overall tone of Taurus season for 2023? Standing firm and planting seeds. New beginning energy, definitely. There's going to be some, I'm getting like scholarships, invites, bonuses. Like there's going to be some type of messages that are coming in that are going to help you to know that. It's like validation, you know what I mean? That's helping you know that something is real. So definitely with the standing firm, it's definitely giving me like Ace of Pentacles energy here, because it's giving me this earthy energy here with this flag here, this conquering energy here, goat life, Capricorn here. So there's some work here that you have planted. I feel like you're going to start seeing some things grow. I also feel like this is the beginning of a new cycle. So say there was like 3 parts, you got 1 of 1 down, you could be on 2 of 3. You got 1 of 3 down, you could be on cycle 2 of 3. You know what I mean? So I don't feel like something is completely over. Yeah, being in the edge and flow and moving forward, but I feel like you're on to the next phase of something this Taurus season, and you keep receiving from angels. So there's messages that's coming in. So I feel like you're gonna be told like, oh no, we're good. Y'all can move forward. Permits, something else I'm picking up here with this groundbreaking here, farming here. So zoning, permits, like new construction, new build. I know I'm a realtor, but I am picking that up. Also around May, a lot of people start to put their houses on the market because school is coming out. For those of you who didn't know, I'm just going to tell you collectively that the market is fine. It's just an illusion of how they move the money around. So you're going to pay upfront or on the back end, okay? That's all it means when interest goes up and down. If the interest goes down, then the price of the house goes up. If the interest goes up, then the price of the house comes down. So it's just a matter of understanding the ebb and flow of it. Also, you're going to see a big... If anything happens, the energy is going to be around commercial real estate, not residential real estate. So make sure you pay attention. Now, commercial real estate is going to affect people's jobs. So then you might see people not be able to afford their homes. So then that will be different, you know, but it's not going to be because of residential. So I just encourage you to start saving your money. Refinancing is going to be hard right now because a lot of people bought their house when the market was hot, so they overpaid for it. So now they're starting to realize that your equity ain't going to be that huge because the market's going to go down, not up, because you were already in inflation when you bought it. So anyway, I don't know why that's a big deal. Maybe a lot of you collectively are looking at moving right now or looking at investing. I know that's a big trend where people want to invest and, you know, flip money, whether it's in like Forex and stock or IULs and insurance or real estate. So I do see that over here. I'm a new build, new construction, paving the way, pioneer energy. So you could be starting a new career here, side hobby here, definitely. I do feel like you're going public about something that you wanted to do for a while. I'm getting really excited. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know. I'm getting very excited. So that's very interesting. So let's see what's going on collectively for Taurus spirit, for all of us, as above, so below. What's the tone? So you got the 7 of Swords out here with the Queen of Pentacles. So this is strategically trying to figure out, how can I be safe? That's what I'm really picking up here. How can I be safe? I'm getting a very much investing energy. I don't know what that's about, but it's like I want to hold my money. People want to see money in their accounts is what I'm seeing this season here with the transformation here. So people are starting to want to live a better quality of life here and own things, own property, own their vehicle. You know what I mean? Like people are wanting to have a certain chicness, sophistication about themselves. You know what I mean? And then you got the Ace of Swords back here. So at some point you realize that, or this season we're going to be realizing that it takes money to make money. Okay, that's exactly what I'm seeing here with the 8 of Swords out here. So it's like you've been doing something over and over again. There's a formula here. This season, people are going to figure out what works for them and what needs to change. I'm also getting a mindset shift here from the Queen of Pentacles to the Transformation card, which is, why am I putting this card here? Okay, Lord. I'm like, wait, hold up. So you got, normally I would put it as above, but I just put it over the Queen of Pentacles and the Death card, which is Scorpio. So it's the King of Pentacles. So this is also giving me like-mindedness, okay? So it's also giving me the energy of looking back and seeing who you know who did it right. you're starting to see this Taurus season, you're going to start seeing that the people who actually handled their business and the people who actually knew what they were talking about, the people who were speaking the truth here. So, a lot of scammers, which I was picking up consistently in the Scorpio readings, which is the opposite of Taurus, you're about to see who did the work and who was scamming. That's a big energy here, and it's going to give a lot of breadth and vitality into people, because they're going to realize the people who were doing it right are going to realize, like, wow, I was doing it right. Because I feel like when you're watching people scam and come up and you working hard and it seems like you're not getting anywhere, you started doubting yourself, collective. It's like, man, what we doing this for? Now, if you're a scammer, you're looking back now realizing that some lie here is being exposed here. And it's like, now what do we do with this money here? The transformation, we can't do that anymore. They can't do that anymore. Something else I just heard. Okay, come through. So the King and Queen of Pentacles is out here. So you're going to see like-minded people get together. People who can relate to each other. People who own the same thing. But it's going to be the cream of the crop. You know what I mean? And this isn't everything. So say you just like to hoop on the weekends. Well, you're not going to be hooping with, you know, people who just out there on the court want to run around and say they did something. Like, you could be forming a league. It's something that I'm seeing here. A book club of people who actually read. Like, this is just high quality business. I'm hearing this is big business, baby. This is that. So whatever you do, if you work in nursing, you're gonna be like, okay, well, I want to work at this hospital, I want to work in this agency. Like, it's like starting to be able to see the evidence and the proof of what's solid and move towards that next cycle. I feel like you're coming out, collective, of a state where you were working on something, learning something, going through the growing pains, and that you're finally done here with the Death card out here. So below, the Knight of Pentacles here with the Fool. You've been on this journey for a while. This is a new cycle. You're still on this journey, but it's different. So I don't know how to explain it. If you were cooking and you were using recipes and YouTube and following along, you're entering a stage now where you're starting to be able to do it on your own and like not need anything, getting more creative because you know the fundamentals. If you were looking into real estate, then you could be doing a deal now where, you know, you're not using a hard money lender. Maybe you just went over to like commercial banking because you're finally at that level. If you've been doing training or internships or apprenticeships, you're moving over to solid. If you've been working as temp agency, you're moving to a permanent position. Like, it's that type of transition where you're still in something, but you're no longer a novice. You're not new anymore. You're moving from that beginner to that intermediate stage. Now, I don't see like balling out here, but I get stable. The King and Queen of Pentacles to me are just people who know what they're doing. You know what I mean? They're not necessarily the Emperor and the Empress, the Hierophant, the High Priestess. Like, that's big boss. That's big business right there. This is like intermediate. This is like, I trust y'all, but they're not the actual, like, they're like mentors, you know what I mean? But they're not gurus, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm picking up here. Like, you know enough to talk about it, but you don't know enough, like you ain't retired. Cash flow quadrant. I don't know why I'm using all of this business jargon in a collective reading, but it is an earth sign. But Cash Flow Quadrant, Robert Kiyosaki, one of my favorite books. Like, I don't play about that. Like, it's like my business Bible is one of my favorite. Every business owner to a certain, like, on a certain level has a book that they go to. So 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Cash Flow Quadrant, and Power versus Force are my 3 go-tos. I keep them with me. Sometimes I have them next to my Bible upstairs because, again, as above, so below. So I may have it on them, and when I say my Bibles with an S, I mean like on my spiritual shelf, you know, with the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the Bible. Like, I be having all that stuff together, and sometimes I'll slide these books in there, and I kind of know that collectively that's where we need to be focused on. You know, are people needing more discipline and more structure, or am I needing to understand people on a more empathetic level with energy? So right now, all of them are together, meaning that I feel like we're on a very much matrix energy right now. We're very much on the so below energy right here with things moving around us on the 3D and not the 5D. But the Knight of Pentacles here, this is something you've been doing for a while. It's just headed to that way with the Fool energy, a new cycle in it. You know what I mean? If you were in real estate school, now you're actually, you know, doing your first house. Like, it's moving that way. Show me more collectively here. Page of Pentacles. You're learning something new. Okay, more pentacles. There's a lot of pentacles out here. That's what I'm saying. There's something focused on the matrix. These are things you're going to physically be able to see here. 8 of Cups here. Going deeper, more committed here. So it's like, if you were not sure, if you were interested, you're committed now. If you're like, oh yeah, I do that on the side, it's like, no, I'm finna quit my job and do this full time. Now, as far as the economy, I don't know if y'all know, but there are people who make a ton of money during low points in the economy, and there are people who make high money. The thing about it is knowing your happy place, okay? So the most important part is getting you a budget for your home and your business, and then saving that. You know what I mean? Everything extra you can play with. Everything extra you can play with. People don't realize that. And that doesn't mean that you have to save over here, but you need to like start putting a nest egg up, because if you can make it, most of the time recessions, like the real low points, only last for like a year or two. So if you can hold out a year or two, then it'll start picking back up and you can start growing again. The problem is, look, the world card here with the strength card. You can make it. You can make it. The problem is people don't have nothing, and then there's nothing offered, so it's just in a really low point. But for the people who are wealthy and they didn't put up, even not wealthy, just comfortable, and they didn't put up, they usually make it, because it doesn't last for nothing lasts forever. They're all cycles. You know what I mean? The aftermath is one thing, but nothing lasts forever. And I'm definitely seeing that. I'm steady picking up real estate. Look, this hammer in his hand. Steady nesting the home. I'm steady picking that up. So there's something here about that. Now I do know that a lot of homes go on the market around May, not the flowers. That's when people are usually moving around because the kids are out of school. But collectively, that's what I'm picking up for Taurus season here. Going deeper in your work here. Being more committed to your work, to your visions, to building something, okay? Even like I said, if you're a chef, like you like, okay, I'm finna quit just cooking on the weekend. I'm finna start selling plates. Like this finna turn into something here. Why am I putting these cards out like this? Just when you think you in control, okay? So there's a progression in your methodology, like whatever, the way you do things, your system changing, okay? Page of Swords here with the 7 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, that's 9 swords here. So you were stressed out about something here, looking back in the past, but you figured it out. You've progressed to this judgment over here. So now when it comes to this judgment here, you slowly figured out the formula that has you stable. And now with this judgment card being called here, it's time for you to end something and start doing something different. This is like if you've been doing paper applications, you're moving over to electronic applications. If you've been going to church online, maybe you finna start going in the building, maybe you found a gold mine of clients in one neighborhood or another, or maybe you found like a group to join. This is what that is. It's like some uptick here, but this is like the next level, the next step collectively for everybody. Now, don't compare yourself to your neighbors. I feel like I need to say that, because your next level and someone else's next level are two different things. For instance, my next level, I'm opening a school. I'm opening a brokerage. Well, now guess what? I'm looking at hiring. I'm looking at, business licenses and, stuff like that. I have 4 companies. It's quite expensive. I built them off my back. So I'm looking into business funding now, talking to more banks. That's my next level. Why have people who just got their license? Their next level is open houses. Their next level is headshots. You know what I mean? Be proud of where you are. You know what I mean? You don't get nowhere overnight. I've been doing this for about 5 years, so I should be moving that way. But guess what? There's some people that have been doing this 20 years. Maybe their health was a concern instead of their career. You know what I mean? I got a homeboy, his biggest concern is relocating and furnishing his place. My biggest concern is, financing a brick and mortar coming up. You know what I mean? Stretching out to California. So it's like, don't start looking around like, oh, well, so-and-so's over there and they're building a house and I just got my first apartment. That's where you're supposed to be, okay? That's why this is a collective reading. It's general. Whatever the next level is for you. Maybe you got money and you're trying to focus on your health. You're trying to focus on quiet time, taking a vacation. Maybe you don't have money and you're trying to get your credit together and focus on saving $2 a day, $3 a day, whatever's next for you. Okay, whatever makes you look more attractive and you look more beautiful in the eyes of yourself. Okay, people don't know you like that. Don't let them do you like that. I'm just saying, come on, Taurus, don't let them do you like that. Nah. Scorpio is out here. That's your opposite, and it says transformation. So there's an uptick and there's a change because you didn't discover something else. This is like, oh my goodness, why hasn't anyone ever told me about this website? It wasn't time. Temperance. It wasn't time with the Ace of Pentacles. So now it's time for something new. Aries energy is the first one out of the zodiac, right? It's the first sign of the zodiac. That's how we start the zodiac. So I feel like at this point, coming out of that Aries energy, it's like that was like the pre-phase, and now that we're entering Taurus, like we about to go ahead and get to work. Handyman energy. I'm constantly picking that up. Okay, so I like it now. Ace of Pentacles here with the Two of Cups. So also with this out here, you do have the King and hold on, they tell me to do one more. You do have the King and Queen of Pentacles. So again, I feel like you're going into, you're taking more charge of your life, and you're actually being vocal about it in the matrix. Like, you're not just saying I'm gonna work out. You're actually getting a home gym. You're actually carrying your, workout clothes with you to work. Like, it's something physical here with this uptick. You know what I mean? The High Priestess here with the star out here. You're getting that notoriety now, So even if you, like, say you work corporate America, but you bake some fire ass cookies, you're getting known as, hey, did you ask so-and-so? They make some fire ass cookies. It's like, the HR lady? Yes. Like, they know that now. You know what I mean? You're becoming an expert in your field, wherever that field is. Now in the past, there was a struggle here. That's what was going on here. People's trying to figure it out. But I think Taurus season brings where you can actually break ground. I do get that you got the zoning, you got the permitting, and you're ready to start actually building. That's an analogy for me because I am a realtor. But if you don't know, then you want to first buy the land clear and free, and then you want to get the zoning and permits, and then you want to go get funded. If you're going to be doing a hard money loan for investors, and you can't go on the commercial level. So that's what I'm seeing here. Somebody going through the motions, okay? They realize you got to start somewhere. They realize that they're new, so they're going to have some difficulties. They're going to learn some things. They're going to have some growing pains. And now they're getting through to the part where they're like, oh, okay, I think I got this. You're successful at it. Let's clarify, please. The Temperance out here with transformation, that is Scorpio. What comes after Scorpio? Sagittarius. That's exactly where we are here. So there's been a change, and now something is balancing out. Archangel Michael in the house. Okay, somebody got the formula, the potion over here. It's labeled. This one works. Okay, I'm also hearing pimp juice. I don't know what that whatever. My cards are upside down, but you got the Page of Swords. Or are they? Let me check. Cards upside down because I saw one card. Okay, so the Page of Swords in reverse is like bad news, gossiping, something like that. Somebody could have challenged you. You know what I mean? Well, they see now that you're standing above and beyond. And with this transformation, baby, you don't want to be bothered. You didn't have to learn how to do it by yourself. Look out. By the way, this is a caterpillar. Growth, okay? But this growth has put you in a hermit mode where you don't want to be bothered. I can see that you're a little bitter about your growth. Also, you said she got her finger out there. Like, my camera's glitching. There. Since she had her finger on, like, let me tell you, first thing first, okay? Like, nah, you're not finna tell me. I went through this. I know. But you're still a caterpillar and not a butterfly. So that's how I know, like, it's not over. It's just another level to it this Taurus season. So the Eight of Cups is here with the strength here. You've decided to continue to go on to something. You got a taste of something, whether it's a relationship, whether it's, newlyweds, like whether, it's your craft, and you've decided that you're going to go ahead and stick through it. You're going to stay with it for the long haul down here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. You've decided that this is really what you want to do. You want to know the rudiments is what I just heard, the fundamentals. You want to know how something works. You want to take something apart and put it back together. You want to be the expert of this. Seven of Swords out here twice. With the Knight of Swords here, you're going to go ahead and take this on. So again, if you've been doing something on the side, this Taurus season brings that you're ready to actually do it, okay? The Seven of Swords is the Six of Pentacles. You figured out how to balance something out. The Chariot. You've been successful. Eureka. It's noticeable. Whatever you've been working on in the lab, you coming out. Whew. Everybody like, oh, you finally came out. What you gave up, you quit, and you like, what? No, I'm done. I'm ready to take it out now. Like, oh, like if you've been working on a product, like you know how something works here with the Six of Pentacles here. You're ready to start charging for it. Your ebook, your book, your how-to with the Seven of Swords is giving me that energy. It's definitely something that's copywritten. It's something that is locked. So they're going to have to definitely pay. They're going to have to give to get now. They're going to have to actually pay for your information here with this Queen of Pentacles out here looking right over at it. Like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I can help you with that. I can manage that. but you're going to have to pay me. Charging, if you were not charging here, Page of Pentacles here with the Queen of Pentacles. This is the mother hen type energy, nesting energy once again with the Ace of Swords. What I just said. Yeah, I can help you with that. Y'all know how that works, but you're going to have to pay me. Yeah, I'm also picking up retainer energy for Taurus season, deposit energy. So they're going to put something down because you've earned that now. So with the Queen and the Queen of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles, which is also over here. So you know something. You're a teacher. You got students now, okay? And if they want your information, they're going to have to pay something, a retainer. They're going to have to pay for a seminar, an event here. What's the Page of Pentacles since it's out here twice? Because you can teach them something, but you're charging for it. The Knight of Swords. And now you got all these students that are rushing to you here with the Five of Pentacles here because they can't figure it out. They don't know what to do. They do want some money. They do want to be able to balance things out. They want to be able to give to get. Ten of Swords here. There's a pain point out here that you know the answer to, collectives, and that's what this is, okay? Seven of Wands here with the Sun here. Now everybody fighting to talk to you because they know that you know something, and you are so proud, baby. Yeah, Six of Cups started from the bottom. Now we here. Yeah, you've been working on this. They thought you was for play here with that child energy. That Six of Cups. The people in your past was like, oh yeah, I don't know what they over there doing. They saying they doing this now. Oh baby, what's for sale now? Okay, and I got clients. Okay, I'm in demand. Something I just heard. What's the Ace of Swords over here? The King of Pentacles. Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck again. Two Ace of Swords here. So it's like they know now that you are the man. They also know that you are making money now from this. They know that you are the manager of this now. You got the King of Pentacles out here twice now with the Ace of Swords out here twice. You know what you know about your business. You know what you know. And they're gonna have to pay for it. You sacrificed and you worked and you hurt and you suffered and you struggled over and over again till you figure it out. So if y'all not willing to do the same and you want to save yourself the heartache and the pain, you're gonna pay for it. And I can do that for you. What's the King of Pentacles? Because you got that out here twice. I love when they repeat. So this is definitely collective energy. It's definitely accurate collective energy because it's repeating. What's the King of Pentacles? The Two of Pentacles. Busy. Ace of Pentacles. Everybody wants to come and talk to you. Everybody needs something from you. This is tangible. This is physical. In order for them to move forward from whatever they got stressed out about, whatever they're stressed out about, whatever their pain point is, Seven of Pentacles, you can help them solve this long-term issue, whatever it is. They need a car, you got it. They need to know how to do something. They need to be trained. This is very much giving me, regardless of whatever, I'm getting hot. Regardless of whatever craft or trade that you're in, you're still going to be teaching in it. That's when you know something, when you teaching in it. Like, so if you're training and like say your job has you training someone, or they just hired and they ask you to come and speak at the training event or let somebody shadow you, like that's what this is, because you know what you're doing. What's the transformation card out here, aka the death card here? Scorpionic energy, please. Six of Wands. Everybody can see your growth, your change. And there's Libra energy here, justice. Everybody's finally like, they can tell, because how can you not tell? You got the most calls, you got the most reviews, you got the most clients, like your name in people's mouth in a way of saying that this person, they don't just work there, they do this, okay? They do this, okay? And everybody like, well, I need to talk to them. That's what this Taurus season is bringing collectively, okay? You could be like, I'm just a mechanic, but you do what you do, and people want to know that. Like somebody out here, I tell people all the time that there's somebody graduating from college, somebody is selling their business. Somebody is getting hired for the first time, getting onboarded, somebody's retiring out there. You know what I mean? Somebody's being born, somebody's dying. Like, it's a cycle. So your time is here where you're coming to this level. And that just as you're coming to this level of being able to teach and mentor, you know, again, you're not like the godfather of the shit, but you know something. You're on the way to become the godfather of it, and people can tell. So there's fresh blood out here. You know, people turning 18, people graduated from college, people just got their hands on some money and they looking at you because they don't got access to the godfathers yet. They don't got access to the Jay-Z's and Beyonce's of the industry. They got access to like your B, C, you know what I mean? Like, you may know some label mates, you know what I mean? You might have been in the studio a couple times, and that's more than they've got. So they're coming to you, and you like, well, I mean, yeah, I know how to book a session or whatever, but you know, I ain't no manager. You are to them. You have more, like, that's what you about to see. Like, you know more than you think you know. You know what I mean? Well, hey, can you help me buy a car? I ain't no car salesman, but I have bought like 9 cars. I guess I could. Well, this is what I do. That's enough, okay? That's exactly what this is. What's the judgment card out here for the Taurus collective energies? Oh my goodness, 24 minutes. The Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. You've been doing this long enough. They know that you know. Like, you invested in this. You understand the highs and lows of it. You got over your emotions when it comes to this. Because a lot of people come to you because you so... They're like, how you so cool? How you so calm? How you so happy? I heard this and... AKA what I just say. How's the market? What do you mean? You know what I mean? Because real estate is more than traditional buy and sells. I can promise you that. You know what I mean? And most of the money in real estate is made in education. Actually, people need to know. People are getting their licenses and they're blind, they're lost. It's overwhelming because there's so many different pieces of real estate. So guess what? They're looking for coaching, they're looking for schools, they're looking for mentors. What do you see constantly? You have people who don't know anything about real estate, don't have any real estate license, may have flipped one house, and I'll tell you now, any hard money lender, any bank will tell you if you haven't flipped at least 5 within the last 2 to 3 years, you're new all over again. So you got these people out here teaching in an industry that's growing and revolving every day. They don't have any industry knowledge, none of that, but they out here telling people, I can mentor you, follow me around, it's gonna be $2,000, and people are paying. Why? Because information is key. Information is the luxury. Okay, that's what I tell people. That's actually the slogan for my school, the cultivation of real estate. It's information is the luxury. The more you know, the more you grow. Okay, and then my personal slogan is forever growing. The more you know, the more you grow, and we're forever growing, right? So that's exactly what this is. The Hermit, not the Hermit, the mystery. The Hermit is actually basically this collective energy. So Taurus collective energy is the Hermit. You know something. You've been up in the mountains, you've been up in the cave. Intuitively, it's Hermit energy. The opposite being this High Priestess over here with this Death. The things you know are now being transformed. Everyone's celebrating you. You know, now I know you like, oh, they didn't believe in me at first. 10 of Pentacles, but money gets respect. Regardless of what you think, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm highly intuitive. Whew. Okay, I know I picked this life somewhere in my natal chart, but I didn't really pick this life. So I'm just like, I'm coming into my own, even, you know, intuitively and energetically, because this is that energy of your gifts transforming you. I don't have to prove to someone I'm intuitive. I just do what I do. The readings show up how they show up. I heard other readings that are exactly like mine, but they in a different sign. Energy don't lie, you know what I mean? But we're not perfect and we're not omniscient. That's God. There's only one God who can be God all by himself. There's only one universe who encompasses all of us interconnectedly. So however you wanted me to say that, I said it twice so that, you know, wherever you at in the world, you can understand. My point is that we are picking up on the same energy. We're labeling it different because nobody really knows everything. I'm not really sure how this is playing into this, you know what I mean? But I can tell you clues, right? Clues to get closer to yourself. Know thyself, to honor thyself. So that's what we see out here, where whatever you done learned, whatever you know now, got you looking different to the masses. Okay, they can see it now. This is like if you learn, like, oh yeah, I learned this little trick to washing my hair. Well, people see your shit now. They looking like, you do something different to your hair. Oh yeah, I use, you know, cooking oil in my hair now instead of grease. True, I do. I use what I can eat, you know, cooking oil, coconut oil in my hair because grease was too expensive. Cooking oil is $1. Okay, it just needs to be sealed in with oil. All right then. Well, people can tell. Well, your hair's got so long. It's so shiny. It's holding the moisture. They're asking now. Can you show me what kind of cooking oil? Can you send me a picture of it? And then you got the Queen of Swords out here with the Temperance. Yep. King of Wands here. If you are the go-to in your business, people are coming to you. And it's crazy because these people that are coming to you, the first people that's coming back now is the people who did not believe in you, who know your story, who walked away from you, blocked you, left you to do it by yourself. Now they're coming back saying, dang, they really did it. Now they want to hold on to you here because they see that you got this money. And that's the first people that's coming back. Queen of Swords, people who left you. And you need that validation collective, because a lot of us get caught up in our head of, is this stranger boosting me up, or are they retarded? Like, or are they real? Like, am I really that good? You are. And the people who's coming back are going to show you that. So that's going to open up your heart space to be able to let that rejection go and be able to own your craft more. Because at the end of the day, whatever you are, you know, sometimes at one point, whether you admit it or not, it's gonna bother you that somebody doubted you, you know, question you, that you're gonna see it as a betrayal. This helps give you that closure. Whether they like a picture or send you a message, a thumbs up, tell you they proud of you, or they might send you some business and they like, how you hear about me? Oh, really? Somebody you ain't talked to in years could be sending you business now, you know? That's their way of saying, I see you. Okay, collective? This is what Taurus season is bringing in from what I can see. I encourage you to listen to as many good readers as you can and just find the similarities and pick out the energy that's consistent. And that's what I do. That's why I listen to everything, because I told you I'm hearing, like I heard my Aquarius reading verbatim in a Gemini reading on another channel, and I was like, I heard this before. I went to my reading. It was like perfectly the same damn reading. But I was like, oh, she picked it up in Aquarius. I picked it up in Gemini. Well, this person could be an Aquarius dealing with a Gemini. This person could be a Gemini with an Aquarius moon, Venus, or what, you know what I mean? So I'm just glad that I listened to all of them. When I find a reader and I resonate with one video, I go ahead and watch the series, which is all 12, so that I can hear, you know, the overall storyline. And that's how I listen when I listen, right? So your heart space here, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives, okay? So this is basically giving that energy of, you can help people, but don't get the God complex. You know what I mean? Don't get to thinking, oh, they need me. You know what I mean? Y'all asking me. Don't go there. You know what I mean? Help them. Charge them. Definitely charge them, because there could be some people that you like, oh, I'll help you. You definitely need to be charging, baby. The 6 of Pentacles out here with all these Pentacles out here. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. Like, they need a change in their life. You're helping them. Don't overcharge. You know what I mean? And don't develop that. Check your ego. Don't let the God complex kick in, where it's like, oh, you know who I am. And I've had to catch myself a couple times where I'm talking to somebody and I'm like, they have their own opinion on something. I'm like, bitch, I'm a broker with a business development company. Like, I know business. You know what I mean? Like, I'm well trained. But it's like, I meet people that have been 20, 30 years in the game and they don't even know what our software do now. They like, I don't use that technology. What? It's 2023. Wake up. Like, I meet agents who don't know that we can see Latin America. I'm like, y'all know we can sell houses in Mexico, like Puerto Rico. They're like, we can. I'm like, where have you been? Like, we're all in the same place on the same software. Why you don't know that? Everyone is not committed. You know what I mean? Some people are committed and some people are just interested. Some people just holding the license to have it. And I've always tell people, at least get it and hold it. You never know what you might sell. You know what I mean? But that's what this is. That don't mean you get the God complex and be like pimp slapped and, you know, like, do you know who I am? And I have this many credentials. That don't do that. Be humble. Because these people are coming to you out of distress. You know what I mean? You've already been noticed and seen and elevated. There is a Bible verse, I don't remember it verbatim, because y'all look, come on now, I'm trying here, but it says, like, Spirit's gonna place you on a rock above thine enemies. So like, that's what this is. It's not to make the enemies my footstool. It's just, and see, that's the energy that I'm picking up here. Yeah, twin flames. These people was just here to teach you who you are, and then my beloved here, appreciate them for that, because guess what? Your haters that made you who you are. You know, they motivate you and stimulate you at some point. So don't try to get back at them. They're not your footstools. You're above them. You don't even need the footstool no more. You're up here already. Like, if you're standing on a mountain peak looking down, look. These are not your enemies, okay? Your enemies are down there saying, hey, help me get up there. How'd you climb all the way up there? And you looking down at them saying, what y'all think I've been doing? Where y'all think I went? I've been climbing this mountain for years, you know. But them are not your enemies. So I feel like I need to say that to somebody, because somebody out here is like, I'm gonna step on all of them. Step on them. Okay. Don't do that, y'all. You know, stay humble, because you could be up Taurus season and then Gemini season. You be like, hold on, what just happened? You couldn't handle it, so Spirit took it away, okay? So is there anything else that the collective, Spirit, as above, so below, the collective, those who are going to see this video, you know who they are, you know everything, but is there anything that they need to know? Anything else they need to know? I'm sorry, I'll be looking at my window. during Taurus season, as above, so below. Anything they need to watch out for, beware of, anything that they need to know. Remember, your own personal story is going to always be different. This is just a taste, so make sure you look at surprise, Page of Cups here. There's some surprises, some apologies. There's some people that want to be attached to your abundance. Look at that. Like, they're going to try to... Back then, didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. 10 of Swords, and I saw the Death card. So that's Scorpionic energy, okay? Let's see here. Anything else? Make sure you get a personal for yourself, because, again, your uptick, your upgrade could be 3%, 30%, 300, 3,000. Like, you know, it depends. But I'm definitely picking that up here. Anything else they need to know about? Just be careful, again, that your ego is not getting stroked to the point where you don't even realize that people are just trying to attach to your abundance. Yeah, 10 of Wands here. Matter of fact, this could become an issue with the 2 of Cups I just saw, and the 10 of Wands here, where everybody want to talk to you. Everybody want to be your friend. Everybody want to work with you. Everybody want to know how you did. Make sure, yeah, Queen of Wands, because you hot. You hot. I was gonna say my personal website is down there. Yes, that's where you get personals, but also it's my personal website. I'll show you everything else I'm doing. So the business development website is on there. AYACON, it means 1 in Yoruba, 1 unit. Okay. Also, all the things that you do are interconnected into one, and you need to know how to use all your systems, processes, and mindsets and ideas into one collective machine. So y'all can definitely check that out. I might put on there that I might have to add a button on there like that you heard about it from YouTube, and that way I can give my YouTubers a different discount, because anybody that's here, I mess with anybody that meet me on the spiritual tip. If I get you from like tarot or out here and, you know, we click on like metaphysical, occult, like astrology, yeah, the devil with the 2 of Cups, I'm here for it. I mess with you then, because I'm a Capricorn. Devil energy with the 2 of Cups, oh, I mess with you then, because it's spiritual to me then. Queen of Swords, I'm gonna tell you everything. I take care of my people anyway, but especially my tribe, you know what I mean? So definitely make sure that you are locking in, getting you some systems and stuff set up, because you need to be able to tell people that, you know, our policy, Queen of Swords, you're gonna have to let them know now, our policy doesn't permit for me to do ABC. This is a business, you know what I mean? I need this disclosure sign. This is a business. Oh no, you're gonna have to put a deposit down. This is a business. Don't just be out here helping people, because then you're gonna be looking crazy. Just like I said down here, if you already got the permits and everything done, you done got all the way to here. Now everybody's showing up like, oh, we're building a subdivision. You like, who's we? I bought this land free and right, and I got all the zoning permits done. Now here you come. I did the hard part. Gotta put some respect on my name now. Is there anything else, Spirit, you need me to tell the collective about Taurus season? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I just really pick up the energy of somebody just working, not really thinking about nothing, and then boom. Like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? How much can I pay you to do that? You did your own website. Can you help me? How much? King of Cups to Lovers. Yeah, baby. Everybody finna be in your face. The World card. Yes, you finna get notoriety. That's what I'm picking up collectively. And everybody to one person might be 4 people. Everybody to somebody might be 40 people. Everybody to somebody might be everybody at their job. Everybody at their gym. It might be literally the internet here. They have watched you struggle, hurt, and fight. And the first people coming back, 6 of Cups people. Queen of Pentacles. They seen the growth. They can tell now. What's the 6 of Cups, y'all? They keep coming out. The Magician, the Hermit, and the Strength. How'd you do that? Princess of Wands here. How'd you do that? Queen of Wands here. They've watched you grow, mature. How did you do that? What did you do? The Magician with the Hermit. How did you do that? Where'd you get those resources? Where'd you get that information? How did you overcome, Strength card, your environment, your predicament? The Lovers here with the King of Cups. I want to follow you now. I want to learn from you now. How did you do that? All right, y'all. That's what I got for y'all. Let me get y'all advice out here. King of Swords, though. During this Taurus season, you need to be about your money. You need to be about your system, because everybody gonna want to have drinks and be your friend and come over your house and see what you up to now, because they see that it's income generating. Advice for the collective for Taurus season. That's above, so below. Thank you so much. Teardrop, great personal soul. Control your anger. Sorrow, control your anger, or you will be sorry. Look, I'm telling you, I'm picking up big closure energy too. The people who doubted you the most. Look at that. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. This is angel out here. You had that coming out a couple times. So the people that you think, the people coming back first are going to be Six of Cups people. So the people from your past, but they're coming out for a handout. And it's going to hurt you. It's going to upset you. Like, after all this, you want to show up and that's what you want to do? Just beg? Ask for stuff? You don't want to give my flowers? Yes, that's exactly what's going on. Don't let it bother you. It's a part of the growth, okay? You know, everyone goes through it. Don't take it personal, okay? Y'all be taking shit personal, man. Beetle here. Good fortune is here. Cat, two-faced friend. That's what's going to hurt. That's what's going to hurt. All these Six of Cups people coming back. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Could be your best friends. Could be your business partners that neglected you. Now they coming back during this Taurus season saying, hey, friend, we, and us. And you like, how could you? You know, you left me at my lowest point. You know what I went through to get this. And you're not even happy for me. You just want to figure out how you can get in. Typical, okay? Let it go, okay? Find your tribe. Find industry leaders, industry partners. Let it go. Don't let these people get you in your feelings. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards, okay? Any more advice? Hard work ahead. You got shit to do. Don't let them get you knocked off your square because they gonna be here. Success. Hard work with success. You on your way up. Again, you going to a new cycle and all of a sudden, everybody on your coattail. And I would just take the whole coat off. Like me, at this point. Now, there was a time where I get to kicking motherfuckers like, get off me, get off my coat. You know, like, this is my coat. Now, I'm so petty. I just be like, up. Y'all can have that damn coat. Let's go. Like, oh, what's going on? Something on my chest. Shit, fuck that jacket. I'll take that jacket off and keep walking. They'll be just all climbing up the jacket, and the jacket will be falling with them. And I'd be like, I don't need that. I am getting so hot, I want to take my clothes off anyway, okay? A little bit of February here, feeling tied down or frustrated, triumph over obstacles, and then you got great passion with September here. This is Virgo energy here, disappointment in some affair here. So you're analyzing something, looking into something, and realizing that it needs to be severed. Libra, Virgo here. So looking at it, analyzing it is the Virgo, and the Libra is severing it with that disappointment with the Scissors card here, because you're coming out of a period where you were tied down, you were stressed out, but you kept going, and you show Spirit, I still want it. Spirit like, you sure? I done beat you. I done beat the hell out of you. I done took everything from you. You done got betrayed. You like, I still want it, Spirit. Spirit like, all right, you legit. You done went through the storm. Like, now you went through the storm. Do you feel like it was all for nothing? Yeah, feeling tied down or frustrated. Don't let these people get you in your feelings, man. May is here. That's what we're talking about, Taurus season. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. And purse. Pay attention to your finances. That's what I'm saying. All these people coming back that you haven't heard from. Life just took over. I've been so busy. No, the truth was they thought you were stupid. Apple, temptation will test you. They thought you were stupid. They thought that you wasn't going to make it. They thought you was crazy. And man, she always over there, you know, baking cookies. Well, now you selling them damn cookies. Boutique. They like, oh yeah, my friend sells it. No. Dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. Now they want to come closer here. Doing something risky, taking a chance. You don't know them anymore. I'm telling you. You've changed. You don't know them anymore. You ain't even the same anymore. So don't be nasty, but don't be too friendly. You know what I mean? Treat them like a client. Hermit card. Goodbye. 3 of Cups. No new friends. And they been gone, so they new friends to me. I don't know you, Temperance. You know what I mean? Don't try to be my friend now. Y'all want to make up. Yeah, and build with me now. It's time for me to build with people that was already on my level. Really quickly, I'll give you an example. Oh my goodness. Really quickly, I'll give you an example. If a friend and I fell out 3 years ago and they call me today, I don't be like, what you want? Or so-and-so calling me. I'm like, treat them like a client. Hello, this is Kira. Hey, how you doing? Oh, wow. Long time no chat. How's everything been going? How are the kids? Okay. I'm glad I could talk to you. Well, you know, I was trying to get into that. You know what? It's a great industry. Have you been on my website? Okay, well, look, I'm finna hop off here because I was in a meeting, but I hadn't seen this number. I'm so glad I answered it. I'm going to send you that over, and maybe we can follow up and chat about it. Okay, no problem. Okay, all right, well, I'm going to head out. Talk to you later. Get off the phone with them, send them my website, And there it is. I'm never gonna call them back, by the way. Talk to you later is like you gonna start getting a newsletter or something like no. But if they really want that information, guess what? They're gonna go to the website. They're gonna look around. They're gonna text, say, "Hey, I saw this on your website. When can we chat?" Or they're gonna call and say, "Hey, I saw your website. When can we chat?" Hey, no problem. Look, I'm kind of wrapped up here. Did you see that video? Okay, well, just push the link. I need it anyway because it has to go in the database because I work with other people. Yeah, no. I have partners, so I have to put that in there, just to make sure. But just go ahead and do that. I'm gonna send you a coupon. Okay, no problem. So now, instead of you not getting nothing or feeling like you giving your services away for free, I'm gonna send them a coupon. The coupon might say something like family. But whatever works for them, right? And it'll be like 20% off, 50% off. And they'll do the consultation. But again, they still got to pay. Once they get in that consultation, we're going over pricing. They still got to pay. Now, if I want to give them some type of discount or something, I'll give them a coupon. But you're still going to pay. Instead of me saying, nah, where you been? You just popped up. Nah, they ain't even that deep. And if I don't hear from them no more because they have to pay, I don't care. No love lost, no love found. You know what I mean? And also, it keeps your integrity. That you ain't out here, violating fair housing. You're not discriminating against anybody. You're not blocking your blessings. Because they could be your biggest supporter over here talking about, yeah, I called my home girl and she was acting brand new. Sent me some link. Yeah, and she doing her thing or whatever. Look at this. The world, the tower, and the ace of wands in reverse. She doing her thing or whatever, but... now, they don't want to work with you because they're not going to want to pay. And that might hurt you. But now, guess what? They over here talking about you. Some strangers like, for real? Yeah. Well, what was on her website? Well, why she send you the website? Now they look at the website like, oh, I need this. Send me this. Okay, so now you end up getting 2-3 clients because they was gossiping about how they didn't want to pay you. Whatever. I just work here, okay? But this the energy. This the energy for Taurus season. Yeah, Knight of Cups. They coming in, baby. They coming in. This is collective. If you got Taurus or Scorpio in your chart, or I would even say Libra, because Taurus and Libra share Venus, then this is going to be heavy, okay? It's going to be heavy. Also, you might want to see where your Venus is. It will probably be heavy around your Venus sign because it's Venus season, okay? See what's doing what. But until we meet again, y'all, I'm sorry that it's this long, but I promise you, keep growing.